So I got a haircut yesterday, and my hairstylist, who is also my mentor, a friend, asked me a very interesting question. He asked me, where does love come from? And it made me think. While he was cutting my hair, I was thinking. It took me a while, but I gave him two answers. One being that love is just in the air. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, and enable for you to receive love or tap into the love frequency, you have to be at the highest frequency. You have to be at the highest frequency as possible, so that way you can receive love and tap into the love frequency. Basically, love is in the air, love is in the ether space. The second is where we both agreed on, and I believe this is the most acceptable for everybody, that love is already within us. Love is already embedded within us. The thing is, we're having difficulties expressing love or receiving love because there are negative emotions that block it from receiving and expressing love. These negative emotions, such as pride, lust, greed, traumas, anger, these are the negative emotions that block love. These are the viruses. So how do we remove these blockages? It's simple. We let it be to God. We just have to give our heart to God, and God will cleanse it. It's just like you receive virus in your computer, right? You don't know how to fix the virus. You don't know how to get rid of this virus. So you contact Geek Squad. You contact a computer expert. Now you give your computer to the computer expert, and then he removes the virus. He removes the viruses and he gives it back to you, clean and fresh. That's basically what God does. He cleanses our hearts. He gives us a new heart. And as humans, we sin. We sin, and later on in life, we're gonna have impurities. We're gonna have viruses in our lives, in our hearts. And we just have to do our best to keep God on our side. We have to make sure that God is always on our side, so that way he can remove and cleanse our hearts. Just like how the computer expert will give you a fresh new computer. He removes all the viruses, but later on in the future, you're gonna get new viruses, more viruses, and you're gonna come back to the computer expert, because that's just how it is. We are humans, we sin. But the thing is, we have to keep God on our side, because God will cleanse our hearts. He's the only way that can cleanse our hearts. The one that can remove all the impurities in our hearts, all these viruses, all these negative emotions, man. Yes, there are some people who can fix their own viruses, who can clean up their own mess. Kudos to them. There are very wise men out there. And yeah, but there will be some hearts that have super tremendous viruses that are very hard to cleanse, like hearts that have been hacked. Hearts that have been hacked are impossible to cleanse, and that's when God comes in, because God can fix anything, man. God can cleanse any hearts, any impurities in your hearts, even though it's been hacked by the most dangerous hackers out there. He can cleanse anything. He can fix anything, man. So just give it to God. Give your heart to God. Let God be by your side all the time, and life will be good, and he will give you a new heart. New heart will allow you to express love and receive love, So yeah, man, just keep God aside, and love comes from within us. It's already embedded within us. So love is within, keep God aside, and if you have any impurities in your heart, just give it to God. Let it be to God. That's all we got for today. One love, peace.